Hello, Merry Meet. So, just to get another haul out of the way, welcome to my goodies on Discord. I'm sorry for making so many videos in one day, but I mean, I had the house to myself, my hubby's out, and I thought, why not get some of these done? And besides, I have really wanted to get these hauls done, so I can put these things into shelves and such where they belong, instead of lying in the to be hauled pile. So, let's get started. Let me just adjust my shirt. It's so hot in Norway today. I think I'll go insane. In fact, I'm pretty sure I am related to those aliens in Farscape, the Sebastians, because I just lose it when it's this hot. Anyway, let's start with TV series because I didn't get that many of those. I got Kamen Rider Wizard. This is the complete series. I really like this one. Of course, Kamen Rider, it is what it is. I mean, it's similar, a little bit similar to Power Rangers, that sort of thing. So, yeah. And I mean, this is again one of those official Malaysian releases. But, I mean, I know no other way to see shows like this here in Norway. Show me a legal way to do that, and I will, because I would have no problem paying for a show that I like. But I haven't found anyway, so then I buy these. And I can recommend that one. I think it's pretty fun. Then I have The Legend Begins Atlantis Season 1. It's Atlantis Season 1. I really love fantasy series, so this just sounded fun. And I have Doctor Who The War Machines. I am trying to get a complete Doctor Who collection, so now I'm into Season 3, I think. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. I also have one TV series on Blu-ray, and it is Outcasts, the complete series. Me and my hubby watched this series on what's its name, Netflix, and I really liked it. And it's a shame that it only got, I think it's 8 episodes before it was cancelled. But generally, I do this when I find things on Netflix that I really like. I tend to go out and buy it on DVD or Blu-ray just to give it that little bit of extra love. And besides, then I have it. I might be odd, but I like to own things like this on disc, so that if I decide to not keep up or me or him decide to just get rid of our Netflix account or shift to HBO or something like that, we can still watch these things. So yeah, it's a pretty good series. Okay, moving on to video games. I have The Witch and the Hounded Knight. Just got this one and I see there's some sort of bonus thing here. I think it's a poster. Yeah, pretty sure it's a poster that it's packaged with. But I'll open that and just have a look. So I just noticed that now. We are playing another game at the moment, so I haven't had time to have a look at this. So let's do that, shall we? Come on. I defeated the shrink wrap. Away with you for now, shrink wrap. You have been banished. It's a DVD of some sort. Oh, it's a soundtrack. That's nice because one of many of these, and it has another shrink wrap around that. Anyway, many of these role-playing games have very nice sounds, so that very nice music. It's not a special edition or anything, it's just was packaged with this. Arrived a couple of days ago, I haven't had time to really look at it. I approve! Ooh, and I like the artwork! My. Nice surprise! Thank you, whoever produced this game. You are very nice. Well, this turned out a little micro package opening. Anyway, the reason why I haven't had time to look into that game yet is because we have been playing this. Lightning Returns Final Fantasy 13. And yeah, as you can see, the disc isn't there. We are playing it at the moment. And yeah, a Final Fantasy game, what can I say? I'm in love with it. And then I have also gotten myself Terraria on PlayStation 3. I prefer to play games like this on consoles. Now, I actually got this because I'm with this. There's this statistics page where you fill out all sort of stupid questionnaires. Like, do you like this kind of soap better than that kind of soap? Or all of those sort of silly questions, but you build up points, and you can get things for those points. And I got this. I mean, free computer games, I can answer some stupid questions to get that. So, let's move on to cartoons and anime. I don't have a lot of cartoons. I have Monster High 13 Wishes. This is, of course, Norwegian edition. But I have checked, I have the English sound, which is good. Because Norwegian dubbing tends to be horrible. I'm a huge Monster High fan. You can call me childish if you want. And I have Monster High. What's the original title of this? Does it want to tell me? I think it's light camera action. It's called in English. Anyway, this one. I also think this one has. Yes, it has the English voices. Excellent. And then moving on to some anime. And yes, like I said, these are all those Malaysia ones. And here's the thing. We don't have those Crunchyrolls and those kinds of streaming services that you can get these legally in Norway. So then I buy these. Like I've said before, I have no problem with piracy when getting something legally isn't an option. What I have a problem with is piracy when you do that instead of buying something. Because then you sort of just doesn't encourage people to make things. I mean, they make things usually to sell them, to earn some money on them, and if you don't pay for it, then why would I continue making the nice stuff? But when I want to give them my money, but there is no way for me to do so, I have no problem with piracy. So what have I got? I have gotten Log Horizon, Volume 1 to 26. It's supposed to be a little bit like Sword Art Online, and I actually like that, even though a lot of people didn't, so I hope it is. And then I have Makai Uchi. Makai Uchi? That's how it's to be pronounced. Devil and Realist. Sounds like some of my YouTube arguments. Legend of Black Haven. When I heard about this, I just had to have it. This is about a guy who's in a black metal band, but then he got married and he had to get a normal job and all of that, put his dreams on the shelf. And one day he has a knock on the door. Yeah, so he opens the door and there is a special agent that says, you have to come back and start your metal band again. Okay, why? Well, you see, your music is the only thing that can wake up the giant weapon that can stop an intergalactic war. So that would be an interesting call to get here early in the morning. So yeah, Black Haven. Let's have to have it. And then I have Hosuki no Retsu. In its volume 1 to 13, most of these are complete series. That is one thing I like about anime. There are some long running ones that just keep going forever. But a lot of anime is 12, 13, 26, something like that episodes. So you get an arc of it, and it's usually uh, continuous storytelling. So I really like that. Then I have Akashi Ayoshi, volume 1 to 25. And I have um, Strike the Blood. Whenever there's something about vampires, I have to have it. It's an anime. So, yes. And then there is Robot Girls, volume 1 to 9. Just sounded fun. Okay, moving on to movies on DVD. Come on. Come here. Here we go. I have Knights of Badassdom. I just had to have this because it's basically about a role-playing group that ends up in an actual fantasy world and hilarity ensues. And then I have The Reverend. I sort of picked this up on a whim, and I'm glad I did because it's a pretty good movie. It's a comic book adaptation. It's about this Reverend who gets. It's basically a recreation of the story of Job, and he becomes a vampire and starts hunting sinners. It's, I mean, it's not a masterwork. It's pretty much a B movie, but I liked it. Then I have uh, Gatsman. Gatchman. That title. The Japanese movie. Just thought it sounded fun. And then I have Sparks, which is sort of like an alternative superhero movie, and I really love superhero movies in general, and especially those that do superhero movies a little bit differently. And then we have, oh yeah, I have one more TV series. I almost forgot. I have Hemlock Grove, the complete first season on Blu-ray. Again, I watched this on Netflix. I really liked it, and then I just wanted to buy it and have it in a physical format. Besides, Blu-ray gives better quality than Netflix does. So yeah, really enjoy that series, and I really think I have interesting werewolves and some nice bit of necromancy. It, and the vampires are pretty different and interesting too. I really like it. Anyway, movies on Blu-ray. I have, and these I have just arrived, so I haven't had time to watch most of them yet. I have Odd Thomas, which is a guy who has supernatural powers that has to do shit. Uh, I just noticed it was about a guy that had supernatural powers, and I sort of picked up at them. And I have Witching and Bitching, which is just a comedy, basically a fantasy comedy. I have Battle Dogs, which is a werewolf movie. I have Insidious Chapter 2, which I'm really looking forward to. Now, granted, Insidious 1 wasn't my favorite movie. I think it was pretty okay, but I mean, some people say, oh, it was the most horrible movie I've ever seen. No, the most horrifying movie. I was so scared. No, it's not that scary. But I did like it, so I'm hoping that the movie 2 will be good as well. And then I have the Europa report that me and my hubby watched the other day. I actually really liked it. It's found footage film space. In space, it's basically a group of people that go to the um, Jupiter's moon Europa, which is one of the planets that are most likely to contain life, at least in our solar system. And yeah, we can say they find life. It's not friendly. And yeah, this is a found footage film. You can pretty much be sure how it goes. But doesn't go too well for these people. Anyway, the last movie I wanted to show you were, and I picked this up just the other day, and I'm so looking forward to a chance to see it. It's Paranormal Activity, the marked one. I know people say this movie is shit, but I really love the Paranormal Activity series, so my guess is I'll enjoy it anyway. Well, that was my goodies on this call. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Have a great day, and blessed be.